Now let's learn how to draw Lewis structure of any molecule. How to draw Lewis structure of any molecule. Now we will learn it by remembering ASU. Now what is A in this case? A is equal to the number of valence electrons and N is equal to the number of octet multiplied by 8, and if we have a duplet then it is equal to number of duplet multiplied by 2. Duplet exists in the case of hydrogen or helium. Next is S. S is the number of shared electrons. S can be calculated by N minus A. And what's important to note here is the number of bonds in any structure. Number of bonds in any structure is given by S by 2. Now, what is U? U is the number of unpaired electrons, and it can be calculated by A minus S. And number of lone pairs in any structure is calculated by U by 2. So we can learn the Lewis structure of any molecule by this ASU. Now let's try to draw the Lewis structure of a carbonate ion. CO3 2 negative, that is our carbonate ion. Now let's try to draw the Lewis structure by using ASU. A, N, S, U. Now A is our number of valence electrons. So number of valence electron in the case of carbon is equal to 4 plus number of valence electron in the case of oxygen is 6. We have 3 oxygen atoms, so multiplied by 3. Now these are 2 extra electrons, so we will add them in A plus 2. So that makes 4 plus 18 plus 2, 24. The next one is the number of octet. Now carbon has an octet and oxygen is also having an octet. So we will have 4 octet. So 4 multiplied by 8. There is none duplet. So that makes it 32. Now what is S? S is the number of shared electron, that is N minus A. So that is equal to N minus A. N is equal to 32 and A is equal to 24. That makes 8 as answer. So what will be the number of bonds in our structure? Number of bonds, that is S by 2. So we will have 8 by 2, that is equal to 4. So our bonds are equal to 4. Now what is U? U is the number of unpaired electron, that is A minus S. A we have 24, S we have 8, so that makes 14. So now the number of lone pairs, they are governed by U by 2, so that is U by 2. So our answer will be 16 by 2, that is 8. So there are 8 lone pairs in our structure. So this is the overall view. We have managed to know that there are 4 bonds in this structure and 8 lone pairs. Now let's draw this carbonate molecule. Now suppose this is the central carbon, 1, 2 and 3. Now this is the basic structure that came to our mind about the carbonate ion. Now we have 4 bonds here, so we can add any bond, whether here or here, any extra bond, 4th bond in the molecule. Now this is our number of bonds in the structure. Now moving on to the lone pairs, we have to draw the 8 lone pairs. So we very well know that if oxygen is doubly bonded, then it will have 2 lone pairs. If oxygen is singly bonded, then it will have 3 lone pairs. So again this is singly bonded, so we will have 3 lone pairs here also. Now this is our overall structure, Lewis structure. We are not mentioning the formal charges here. We will discuss the formal charges, how to calculate the formal charge of any molecule or any atom in a separate video. So this is the overall structure. In short, we can say for carbonate ion, so overall it is 2 negative. We know that oxygen, when it makes single bond, it will have -1 here and -1 here. I hope you like the video. Please share if you like it.